Hello, we are the group Amazing 4, and it's a great honor for us to introduce the prototype of our app, the Land Value Estimation System, in short, LVES to you. Our app comprises three main sections, namely the historical transaction data, land value estimation, and finally, land portion estimation. Now, we will introduce these functions one by one. The first page shows historical transaction data extracted from the Bureau of Land and Resources in Beijing. Here, we use the example of Shunyi District in 2014. On the map, the classification of historical transactions are shown in different colors. Blue for residential, red for commercial, and yellow for industrial. The specific address of transactions are also shown in the table below. We may select the interested transactions through clicking corresponding address in the table, or simply the point on the map, like this. The information of transactions will be shown on the right. Price in comparison with benchmark price, and the transaction price. So, we could compare whatever transactions and whatever numbers of transactions we are interested in by this function, just like this. So let's move to the second part of our program. The second function is estimating land value of a specific land. For our estimation, we use a regression function and parameters are land quality, benchmark price, population density, and economic development. This intends to cover basic factors of the market price. First, let's amplify the map and choose the point of interest. Click it, click OK, and the related benchmark area is shown in the table on the left. After that, we should enter the area of the land in the input box, for example, 100 square meters, and click Enter. Oh, the estimated value is shown on the right according to our regression functions. So, with simple steps, we may use the estimated value to predict the market value of land that we possess. Or, we can justify if the price offered by a buyer or seller of this piece of land is reasonable or not. So, this is beneficial to the company because it will definitely save or earn a lot of money through land transactions for us. Now, let's move to the last page. We could estimate the land portion of a specific company and by using data from its balance sheet extracted from the annual report. We may judge whether there is a probable estimation risk or not. Remember, it is important that the balance sheet information should be uploaded in a defined format. So, here's an example. By clicking the company in the table, for example, Company 1, all its land are shown in the map, and the size of circle represents the value of land. So you can see these two values of lands. And we could also see its estimated value of total value of land on the right. In this example, 122 millions. Compared with the book value from balance sheet, 75 millions. The original land portion from book values is computed to be 47%, and by updating the value of land we estimated, the new land portion is displayed on the left. This is 59%. So we use a threshold of 21%, and we judge that there's a possible estimation risk for the company since there's a huge difference between the estimated land portion and balance sheet land portion. Similarly, if we take, for example, Company 6, through the same procedure, we can see that we predict there's no possible estimation risk since the difference between estimated land portion and balance sheet land portion is relatively small. Of course, you may say that I don't want 21% as a threshold. Sure, you can make the change of threshold value in the code according to your tolerance of risk, any risk you like. So since the portion of land is extremely important for QFI investors, the land-rich companies, which means the land portion is over 50%, certain tax is charged for QFI investors. So by using this function, investors could judge if the company has intended to change the land value for some purposes, and if risk exists in land estimation with their own preference of risk. It could also raise concerns for you if the estimation portion of land is abnormally less than 50% compared to the balance sheet land portion. So you may wonder if the company may manipulate the land value to attract investors. So above all, these are the main functions in our app, LVES. We sincerely hope that by using our app, you could scan historical transactions quickly, you could estimate a single land value for prediction, or use it by land sales and purchases, and also judge the estimation risk of land, which is so closely associated to the tax exemption issues for QFI investors. With our strong functions, different stakeholders, including investors, government, could make a great use and advantage of it. So at the end, hope you all enjoy our trip in LVES. Thank you for watching this video. You can try it out right away. Bye bye.